Let me show you not one, but two magic matchboxes. Here's the first one. When I open it, you can see that it's about half full of matches, and to show you that they are quite normal matches, let me strike one. What you can do with this matchbox, however, is to strike a match in the normal way, but then blow it out in a very special way, and you can make something absolutely amazing happen. Watch this. Hold the matchstick about halfway between the box and your mouth, and then blow it out with not a normal puff of air, but an enormous puff. 1, 2, 3. 3 taps on the matchbox, and if you've done everything correctly, you should find when you open the matchbox that, yes, it's absolutely empty. The matches have disappeared. Well, if you think that's incredible, wait till you see my second matchbox, and here it is. This one is completely empty, nothing in it whatsoever. What I'm going to do, however, is to place a 20-cent coin in the tray. Then I'll close it, and I'll shake it. Then what I'm going to do is once again blow an enormous puff of air, but this time 4 taps. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I hit it with my fist and hit it again and then start tearing it into shreds. And if I've done everything correctly, we should find that the 20-cent coin has vanished. It's not there anywhere to be seen. Isn't that amazing? Well, you probably guessed it. I rigged both matchboxes before we started. Can you work out what I did with the matchboxes? Let's have a look at that first one again. Do you remember when I opened it, you saw the matchsticks, didn't you? But have a look what happens if I open it in the other direction. You see nothing. Yes, you've guessed it. The tray contains half matchsticks and they are glued in position. You're saying, but wait a minute, he took 2 normal matches out of it and struck them on the side. Yes, of course he did, because what he had done before starting was to place 2 perfectly normal matches in there, and those are the ones that I picked out of it. Now, how do you cut matches in halves? Well, you have to be very careful. What you'll need to do is to start with a matchbox that's about half filled with matches, like so, and then take either a hard-back razor blade or a very safe knife, and you don't need to cut them all the way through. You only need to just make a nick in it, and then you can break the matchstick quite cleanly in halves, like that. Whenever you're using live matches or sharp instruments, make sure you have an adult there to help you. This is what I ended up with. Those are the bits I didn't use, all the tail ends of the matchsticks. That's the first trick. It's an easy one to do. You can do it very easily at home. Here's the second matchbox. Let's have a look at the sort of matchbox that I started before destroying it utterly. There it is. It looks perfectly normal, doesn't it? But at the other end, can you see what I've started to do to the tray? I've started to cut a little flap out with either scissors or razor blade. I'll finish cutting that flap and you can probably guess the rest of it, can't you? When the 20-cent coin is placed in this end, and when you keep your thumb over the little slot, it rattles around. But as I tilted it back towards my hand, you couldn't see this, but the coin dropped into my hand, and from then on, all the thumping and bashing and tearing had nothing to do with it whatsoever. I had already removed the coin without you seeing it. So those are 2 little tricks that you can play with matchsticks and matchboxes.